Okay. All right. Let's get it. Let's get this started. Hold on. Ah. Yo. Go on, happy. How you doing? Hope everybody having a decent. What is today? Today's Thursday. What's going on? How is everybody doing? Goddamn. All right. I said I was gonna stream today. Go on, heavy. I don't approve of the disrespect that I'm not a man of my word. I said I was gonna stream when the trap to drop. I'm trying to be consistent. Y'all gonna have to start showing me some respect again. Maybe, kinda, hopefully. But hold on, cause I just saw this pop up on my fucking feed, on my Twitter, on my timeline. Listen, I just saw this pop up on my timeline. Can somebody explain this to me? Who's doing this? Who's doing this? Not final art. IDW is... Excuse me? IDW? The people who do Power Rangers? The people who did the Power Ranger comics, that's actually kind of dope, are doing a Turtles Naruto crossover? Huh? This kind of like boggled my mind. I don't think people understand how like out of the pocket this is. I'm excited and cautiously optimistic. How did this even come to be a thing? But I'm excited as hell. I want to see what kind of jutsu the turtles have. Raph, I feel like Raph would be a fire and earth style user. Just cause, or if you want to go the ironic route, he'd probably be like a water style user just cause. The art looks dope. The art does look dope. My only thing, when I first saw this, I swear to God, I thought it was AI generated at first. I swear to God, I thought this was AI generated. And then I saw the artist, George Jimenez. I fucking love his stuff, but I swear I thought this was AI generated. I swear I thought it was AI generated. It's bad. It was bad. And I kind of hate myself. I kind of hate myself for thinking that it was AI generated, especially from being from Senor Jimenez. But yeah, Turtles crossover with Naruto would actually be kind of dope, and I'm actually looking forward to it. I think I might actually pick up a physical copy too. But One Piece, chapter 1121. We're getting a color spread this chapter, right? Yeah. At least I think we are. I want to go into predictions real quick. Because last chapter, what did we leave? I know it was like a couple days ago, but what did we leave off on with last chapter? If I remember correctly, we were about to head out to sea, and a robot got like Emeth got Toji'd. Like half of his body was kind of like blew away because of how old his weapons were. And he was like, yo, he said, Joy Boy, can I use it? Is this the time? I want to know what it is. I want to know what this thing's mission was. And if Oda wasn't such a goddamn troll, we would know what the D stands for, giggity. And I'm kind of hurt he glossed over that shit. But yeah, I'm kind of hurt. Oda decided to still hold off on what the D stands for. But at the same time, I get it. I feel like Oda's not going to reveal what the D is for. Giggity. D's nuts. Hey B, how old are you? How old are you? I hope so. Where otherwise the cover page is mass hallucination. Alright. I'm hoping. Alright, no, I said I want to get into predictions. Emeth, I feel like it's about to, whatever it is, I feel like it has to be underwhelming, right? Because whatever people are expecting, I saw fan art of somebody saying Emmett's gonna pull himself apart like Transformers style and give himself to Joy Boy. Giggity. Damn, that's a lot of giggity. And give himself to Joy Boy and make him like armor. I don't the artwork was fine, but I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of cheesy, a little too, I don't want to say on the nose, but what is it? It implies that it, like, he has something that will cause mass destruction at the cost of Emmett's own life. But at the same time, Oda has disappointed and also excited us in the past. But beyond that, I don't know if y'all read the title of the stream, but I'm getting giggity. Hey, Watkins, what's good, bro? What's good? Hey, Watkins. But nah, yo, I don't know if y'all read, like, did you read Man of My Word, he says, and we still waiting for that Ace video. Hey, go! You know how long it's been since I thought about the Ace video? It's been mad long since the Ace video. I got another, like, I have a different broken promise for you though. Like, I have another promise that I'm not gonna keep. Hold up. Where is that? Did I put it in the thumbnails? Like, I'm still doing like the what if concept, but it's a little different. And I'm pretty sure you already know what it is, Gone. Did I not save it to here? I don't think I saved it. Where the fuck? Let me see if I still got it. Hold on. Cause I know I fucking saved it. Another promise that I'm not going to keep is wild, but it's cool, bro. Hold on, go. Nah, bro. Cause I know I have the thumbnail. I know I still got it. Hold up. I'm just gonna pull it up in Discord. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, yeah, hold up. Another promise that I'm not gonna keep. This is another one. Hold up. This is another one that I have the thumbnail for. I have the script written, but I have yet to record it. I have this one written, and I have 3 other characters outside of Toji from other series. I'm not gonna talk about it, obviously, but yeah, this is another one that I have that I have pretty much done. I just gotta record it. But I feel like the structure of it like kind of sucks. Yo, what's good, Rockstar? How you been? But yeah, all right, predictions. Pharaoh was good. Well, you streaming the day the chapter came out, so that promise is kept. Hey, see, I'm trying. I'm improving. The first step is admittance, right? I have a problem, and the first step is admittance. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be better. But yo, but yeah, that's one of the videos that I pretty much have done. It's just, I don't know. It's cool, bro. I know work is great for you right now, so I understand. Work is something. It's something strange. It's something strange right now. It's a weird limbo. But yeah, all right. Let me stop beating around the bush. Oda has reignited my love for the new crew member discussion, because for the first time in a really long time, I feel like we're actually in a good place when it comes to crewmate candidates. Whereas between Punk Hazard all the way through to hell, you may as well say Wano, we had a drought of viable new crew member candidates. Arguably, the only one that really ever existed was Carrot up until we met Yamato. Everybody was grasping at straws. Oh, if the straw hat spoke to this character, then instantly new crew member. Then you had the candidates who everybody latched onto that was just absolutely never a possibility. But for some reason, people jumped through more hoops than a goddamn whale at SeaWorld. No, a goddamn dolphin at SeaWorld to get to make sense. For example, Caesar. Caesar was never a viable candidate. Hebi, shut up. You shut your mouth. He was never a candidate. He was never viable, ever. Ever. Caesar was never a candidate. Pedro, maybe I'm willing to accept the Pedro discussions, but I did not see Pedro as a viable candidate, because the entire time he was with us, he went out of duty, like as a duty to the excuse me, he went like because of duty, not because he had like a desire to go out to sea with the Straw Hats. And it got to the point that people even started to come up with their own interpretation of the story. Like it pretty much went Pedro doesn't have long to live, so he's going to spend the last remaining part of his life traveling with the Straw Hat crew. Where did you get that from? Like, you just made up a narrative. People really made up narratives to fit their own headcanon. And I'm not gonna lie, at some point, I was one of those people. I used to want Tashigi to join so bad that I would literally create new narratives just to like force Tashigi back into the story and away from Smoker. And even now, when it finally happens, I have to accept Tashigi is not really a candidate anymore. If she ever was. Momo, oh yeah, okay, yeah, Momonosuke too, but that was mostly because he stated that he had a full dream. And because he was a child, that dream didn't seem obtainable at that moment. He needed to get stronger, especially being the ruler of a country of like god tier swordsmen. But at this point, Momonosuke don't need to be strong because because the swordsmen were fucking gone. Wait, who never was? Yeah, Tashigi never. Okay, if I'm being honest, Tashigi never really was never really a candidate. In the beginning, when we first met her, possibly, but the conversations didn't exist as much at that point. Yeah, they really just didn't exist as intensely as they were. Because I guarantee you, there would have been a larger like crowd for Tashigi had she, one, been a more prevalent in the story, and two, actually took strides to achieving her dream on screen. Because to date, if I remember correctly, she beat Billy and took one of his swords. That was off screen, but you know who she did beat on screen? His two crewmates who tried the jumper. She beat Mr. Seven, was it? Yeah, she beat Mr. Seven and took his sword. And that was off screen. And since then, I don't think Tashigi has collected another like Wazumono grade sword. And I'm not even talking about like high grade. I'm talking about any Wazumono grade sword like whatsoever. Unless she's been doing it in the background over the time skip, Tashigi has not collected a single other Wazumono except for those two. I mean, but honestly, it's really whatever at this point. Because Tashigi, she let a brand new female gunner outshine her. And she's the archetype. She's like the fighting type that Oda loves to show off, a swordsman. And yet we go to a pirate island full of New World veterans and you don't even get off the ship? Come on, stop. I like Smoker as a candidate too. Smoker, honestly, I don't think he was ever a candidate. Morge can make as many videos as he wants. I don't think Smoker was ever a candidate. Like, when I say ever, I mean ever. In the beginning, they were pushing as he was like Luffy's Team Rocket or like his Garp, and then he disappeared. Like pre-time skip, Smoker was kinda on it-ish, but after Punk Hazard, Smoker disappeared. Doflamingo beat his ass so bad, he was gone and injured for multiple arcs. Luffy got beat by Kaido. Luffy got his ass whooped by Kaido, Katakuri, a number of fucking people, and Smoker still was injured. Like, we didn't see him again until like recently. We saw him with the kids, Punk Hazard kids. We saw him on the cover page eating cotton candy, celebrating that he got better. And we saw him again recently when he was like riding his motorcycle, which, by the way, we hadn't seen since pre-time skip. Yeah, we hadn't seen his motorcycle since pre-time skip. That's crazy. But yeah, with all of the new candidates, Oda has really ignited my passion for the new crew member discussions. And on top of it, it's not even just any crew members. Like, it's an abundance of female characters. I think we can all agree at this point, Vivi is reuniting with the Straw Hats unless Oda takes her into a different route where, yes, she is a part of, like, she is a member of the crew. She's just going to not remain with them, and we get her perspective from the rest of the world. Like, yeah, we get a look at the rest of the world from her perspective. And as dope as I think that would be, I want Vivi to come back to the crew. Can't Stay just jumped into, oh, come on, Morgul. Can't Stay just jump in and say hi and good luck, everyone. Hope he gets through it in 2 hours. You know I will. You know I will. But I'm going to go on a tangent because we only got one chapter. That's why we still haven't even gotten to the color spread yet. But yeah, we can all agree that Vivi is one of them to come back. We got Lilith knocked out on the Sunny, being the last good surviving Vegapunk. She pretty much has a setup to like join the Straw Hats and a reason to continue going, because eventually she's going after York. York ain't getting off scot-free. Like, Vega Prime is dead because of York. We got a possibility with Stussy because she's looking for a reason to live, and I don't know how many of y'all remember Robin, but Luffy gave her a reason to live. Why not Stussy too? I think we can mark Carrot off. As much as I wanted Carrot not to join the crew, I'm actually kind of sad that she's not joining the crew. I'm actually kind of sad. Because to have a legitimate Mink and not just Chopper join the crew, and I will admit, Carrot was not as annoying as I originally thought. Like, again, the Carrot fan base is what killed Carrot for me. Carrot is actually enjoyable to like have on the crew, and her like sibling relationship with Chopper was actually kind of dope. Her sibling relationship with Chopper was actually kind of dope. Who else was it? Yamato. I'm sorry, Yamato's coming back. I look at Yamato the same way I looked at Jinbei. She's rocking her cover story until eventually she does come back. Until, like, yeah, she's doing her cover story until she comes back. Carrot could potentially still pull that off too, but last time we saw, like, when we saw her in Wano, it seemed like she didn't know what she wanted to do and could quite possibly leave Zoe and come back after like traveling with the Straw Hats. She even, like, everybody even said, hey, no matter what you choose, we'll stand by you. But then we see her back on Zoe, and everybody got on new uniforms, so I imagine Carrot is implementing policies to follow her as the new ruler. Unless Wanda is Sicilian, is still gonna take over for a time being until Carrot comes back. The bunny lovers killed Carrot for me. The bunny lovers murdered Carrot for me. The bunny lovers murdered Carrot for me. Roger's base murdered Carrot for me. Roger murdered Carrot. There was no saving Carrot after the marketing argument. I'm sorry, Roger killed Carrot. Roger killed Carrot. For a lot of people, he was a saving grace in the crew member discussions. Not me. Not me. Damn. And of course, this fucking song plays right now. But yeah, Stussy's another one that I could see the reasoning behind it, but she's another one that's kind of up in the air about what she will and won't do, because she's looking for a reason to live. And who was it? Was it Atlas? No, it wasn't Atlas. Who the hell was it? I forgot which Vegapunk it was, but he told her, like, yo, no matter what, continue living. You are human. Continue living, please. And she just didn't have a reason to. One of the Vegapunks is still alive. She does have a reason to live, and she could, like, go up and join with the Straw Hats to continue to protect that Vegapunk, like, to continue to protect Lilith, like a 2-for-1 deal. But at the same time, I don't really see it aesthetically. And honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, Lilith looks way too much like Nami. Like, I know the argument of a lot of females in One Piece look like Nami. Hell, Vivi, if Vivi didn't have the personality she did and didn't emote so much, like in a complete opposite way of Nami, I think you could argue that Vivi looked like, yeah, it was Edison. I think you could argue that Vivi looks way too much like Nami. I think it's just the fact that Nami always has, like, her hair down to the point that it frames her face. And Vivi is always just in a ponytail, except for, like, in her princess getup. And yeah, the hairstyles do help a lot. But all right, enough rambling. Let's get on with the fucking chapter. Chapter fucking 1121. I don't even think I know the name for it. Hey yo, this color spread is dope. Another Nami. Wait, is this another Nami ice cream spread? No, it's not. It is. It's a fruit spread. It's a mix. This is a dope ass color spread. So dope. I think I'm gonna save this. I'm saving. I hate these fucking ads. I'm gonna save this because this is dope. This isn't horny at all. This is dope. Wait, where's Jinbei? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nami's 9. Where's Jinbei? Oh, Jinbei's right there. Of course Jinbei is under the sea. Nah, Frankie's the one under the sea. This is a dope ass color spread. And how many? I'm looking at this, and I can already Viola for Nakama Rockstar. What's wrong with you? How many people, how many of y'all are looking at this color spread? You see that flower next to Nami's hair? If this was 5 years ago, no, not even 5 years ago. If this was like 8 years ago, do you know how many theories would pop up about this color spread and that flower being next to Nami's hair? People making the connection between her and Porcus D Rouge, going, oh my God, that's a parallel to Rouge. Her and Luffy are gonna end up together. Do you know how many theories would pop up just because of that one flower placement? That one flower placement. Fucking abysmal. Let's get to the fucking chapter. The clash comes to a head. Luffy screaming, watch out for those claws. Who's fucking claws? Oh, the fucking JD Legend. We can't let him get away. Fire. Wait, are we really? Is this like really the grand escape to Egghead? Is this really the grand escape to Egghead? Are we really leaving? The EBB and flow of the ages? Oh, the name of the chapter. Below Sanji. Oh yeah. They're poisonous. Don't touch them. Oh yeah, nothing good can come from touching that. What an intense attack. Yo, they really don't want these motherfuckers to... And Bonnie is going Nika again? Bonnie's going Bonnie's the other candidate that I forgot to fucking talk about. If Luffy is gonna be with anyone, it better be with Nami. If Luffy's gonna be with anybody, it's gonna be Boa. If Luffy's with anybody, it's Boa. It's Hancock. Giggity. It's Hancock. Rockstar, why do you deny this? What's wrong? Why? What's wrong with you? But yeah, Bonnie's another candidate that I'm actually starting to like. And Bonnie, and like the discussion around Bonnie is what actually reignited my passion for actually talking about the new crew member stuff. Momonosuke, yes, he would have benefited the most with he would have absorbed the most from the Straw Hats and applied it in the best way, especially being the future Shogun of Wano. And Hiyori was robbed. She should have been she's the rightful Shogun. Robbed. Bonnie, being who she is, what she now knows, like coming from Kuma's memories, and the fact that her devil fruit doesn't just revolve around like aging up and down, but potential futures, and like her, I just find that kind of poetic. And her being able to mimic Luffy in a way, but for a shorter period of time, I kind of fuck with that. I don't know why, but that I kind of gel with that a lot. Bonnie being like a kind of mimic character to with what every other member of the crew can possibly be. And honestly, with Can't Stand Hancock, I mean, if you put up with Chi-Chi, if you put up with Hinata, you can stand Hancock. Because all Hinata did was, oh my god, Naruto! Until, like, she stood up against Pain. And then in the epilogue, she became, like, an independent woman. Like, Hinata really went from not being able to, like, be in the same city as Naruto to throwing this man out of his house as the Hokage, as the savior of the world, because her daughter was sick and they were making too much noise. And not only that, she had this man's kids, and then was like, yo, you making too much noise, my daughter's sick, get the fuck out before I fuck you up. That's a goal. Chi-Chi was like the original Hancock. Oda, in my opinion, went like way deeper into the. I also dislike Chi-Chi and Hinata. Rockstar, stop. I don't want to get into this with you, Rockstar. I like you. I don't want to get to a point that I'm looking at you like, yo, I don't fucking like you no more, Rockstar. But yeah, back on Bonnie. Bonnie being like that sponge for the crew, especially being like given her actual age and her devil fruit being able to potentially mimic what all of the Straw Hats are and can do. I feel like that's the actual essence of what an apprentice should be. She can take on the forms and possible abilities of what every Straw Hat can do, and though she may not be able to maintain it, she can still take on those abilities and then try to learn from what the rest of the crew can actually offer. Say like she goes, give me a potential future where she's the world's greatest swordsman, but instead of like mimicking Mihawk, she picks up a third sword and goes 3 sword style, but she can't pull off the techniques that Zoro does, and if she does, they're far weaker than what Zoro can do. Her learning from Zoro on how she can actually maintain that and potentially get stronger, I think that's like the full essence of an actual apprentice, and I think that's kind of dope. I never liked Chi-Chi. Okay, Chi-Chi I can kind of understand. She wouldn't stop. She just wouldn't stop. Hinata actually like chilled out for a little while. I mean, and if Hancock is like the basis of what love sickness is before like actually getting sick and dying, then Shaki is what like the results of receiving the cure for love sickness is. Before I knew she was a literal kid, I didn't mind Luffy Bonnie as a crack ship either. I remember people doing that ship just because they were both gluttons. Just like people did the Zoro Nami ship because they're both alcoholics. What was I doing? What page is that? Oh yeah. You still won't stay down, you bastard. Then Bonnie's trying to go back and go Nico for him again. Mumble. And then Luffy's like, huh? Luffy's actually showing interest in Bonnie. He's showing concern. Granted, he does that for anybody that joins his that like gets on his ship. And then she goes full Nika again. I want Bonnie to go full Nika in her kid form. That's what I want. I want Oda to stop aging her up to go full Nika. Keep her in her kid form because you're putting too much stress on her abilities. Okay, she has to age herself up and then she has to go full Nika. No, just do the Nika form. Also, I stopped watching Shippuden about 88 episodes in. Oh, blasphemy. You need to finish that. Unless you read all of Naruto, or shit, at this point, you probably heard enough about Naruto that you just know what happens. Like, if you read through it, you'll probably go, oh yeah, this is that part. Luffy pop JD Legend's claw. Bonnie shoots back up. That's it, Bonnie, you got this? Hey, hold up. The day of awakening is coming. Oh, we back on Vegapunk. We're back on Vegapunk. The day of awakening is coming, where all the pressing secrets of the Void Century will be uncovered. My girl, Vivi! Oh, hold up. No, cause you got potential. No, cause you got potential. You got potential crew member. You got potential like crew members of Joy Boy right here. You got the Mermaid Princess, and then you got fucking the Nefertari family. We know the weapons, and we know the weapons technology that sank the world's continents. Fuck it. You got Pluton, and you got Poseidon right here, or at least the protectors. It's still is. Wait, hold up. We know the weapons technology that sank the world's continents is still in use. That power is out there. Back up in Skypiea. What is Oda implying here? What is Oda implying here? The Arc Maxim? The island buster before the Mother Flame? Immediately, it's crazy that Oda jumps straight up to Skypiea, where they're not listening to the broadcast immediately after not only mentioning the ancient weapons, but showing the potential descendants of Joy Boy's crew and the people who are probably the closest to those ancient weapons. What's going on in Skypiea? What is the Sky Islands? What are we doing? What? Hold up. Wait a minute. That power is out there. Those with rare and unique racial ancestry are relentlessly pursued and slaughtered today. Wait a minute. I wouldn't be surprised that Uranus is sky-based. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. We calling him JD now. I call him a cut. Bonnie is legit the first kid Luffy felt like he is the first kid Luffy hasn't felt like he has to protect. He's legit coaching her. I mean, she is one of his contemporaries. I will say that. She is one of his contemporaries. She's a supernova. Fuck Inaru. I agree with you. But at the same time, Skypiea is like one of my favorite arcs. Like everybody hated Skypiea. Everybody hated Skypiea. I loved Skypiea. I fucking loved Skypiea. That shit was dope. Maybe I'll slap you. We getting an NL coming back? Most likely. I mean, that cover story still hasn't paid off. Still in use. That power is out there. And then you got fucking Wiper. You got Wiper. And then it follows. Following Skypiea, he talks about people with rare, unique racial ancestry. Right immediately after showing Skypiea and Wiper, the descendant of fucking Kagura. The descendant of Kagura. Where's Nolan? I meant Cricket. Where the hell is Cricket? Due to some mysterious quirk of history, are you a Buccaneer? What makes my blood so special anyway? And then we cutting over to Marco? I'm talking about the distant past. Back then, there was a kingdom of gods up there. Whitebeard knew? Whitebeard knew? I mean, granted, of course Whitebeard would know about the... Of course Whitebeard would know about the niggas in Paris. Of course he would. Of course he would, right? Back then, there were gods. There was a kingdom of gods up there. And Marco is just like that is the derpiest poker face in the world. You're a Lunarian? The world government is offering 100 million berries for any information on them. Looks like she's got 3 eyes. The individual races are starting to come together. The races are starting to come together. Humans are asses. Humans are pieces of shit. It's coming together. The 3-eyed tribe and their like unique ability of language, I guess. The Lunarians and their god tier strength. The Skypeans and whatever the fuck they are. But the the Shandorans at least, they were blue sea people with wings that got shot into the sky. Not sure how many of y'all played One Piece Odyssey, but the Wandering tribe were sky islanders with no wings that fell to the blue sea. King is still legit alive now. All the GB fraud fans can shut up. Hold up. Nika, you're mine. You are but a parrot mimicking what you do not comprehend? What the fuck? Enough? Hold up. Is JD Legend, because we still never got the confirmation, is JD Legend Bonnie's like legit father? What celestial dragon like came at her? Just waiting for the revolutionaries to do something? I am too. Like, Bonnie is like a viable candidate for the Straw Hats, but if I'm being real with you, I think that she could also join the revolutionaries. Especially given the memories that she grabbed from Kuma. I could see her joining the revolutionaries because if anybody knows the revolutionaries' end goal and their means to getting to that, it would have been Kuma. And given how much Bonnie actually cared for Kuma and her mother, she most likely would probably continue on to support Dragon. You can either live as a slave or die. Nothing else can be tolerated for someone of your ilk. That is what the tides of time have decided. How dare you? All those things you did to my father. What you did to mom. What did she do? What did he do to your mother? What you did to mom, your mother ended up being a part of my drug experiments? How dare you call yourself a god? Bonnie, say hi to mommy. Real gods do exist. Is she pulling a combo attack? I wanted to be a hero, someone who could save people. Real heroes too. All I ever wanted was to be there. Was for the 3 of us to live in peace. Being alone for so long made me want to die, but I kept going. She's joining the crew. You don't say being alone in front of Luffy, especially with nowhere else to go, and not join the Straw Hats. Momonosuke said he felt alone, but he had the Scabbards with him at all times outside of Punk Hazard. And then we went back to his home country where he was the rightful ruler. He had a place to go. Bonnie? Crew gone. Her home she really can't go back to because you don't cry out that you are alone in front of Luffy as he's coaching you on how to control his new power and then pull off a combo attack and not join the Straw Hats. You just don't. I wanted to be a hero. Someone who can save people. Real heroes too. All I ever wanted was for the three of us to live in peace. She has the saddest backstory. The saddest backstory. I don't care who you are. Kuma's backstory is now transferred to Bonnie because she was the orphan that Kuma raised. The woman he loved. Jenny was dope. Jenny was dope as fuck. Jenny was fucking dope. But I kept going. I owe everything to those two. Why do you keep showing me images of Jenny? I don't like this. I don't fucking like this. I owe everything to those two. They blessed me in so many ways. Thank you, Bonnie. We're so glad you were born. This image never happened. Liberating. You insects. The combo attack. The combo. Liberating. Then you cut over the iceberg. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. There will be a reckoning on the day those answers come. Vegapunk is giving a fucking Whitebeard speech. Vegapunk is giving a fucking Whitebeard speech. You must be on guard to protect yourselves. No matter what happens, we're getting a flash around the world. We're flashing around the world as the world listens. The last time this happened was Whitebeard. Whitebeard! How you have two god pirates have the world hear their voice as they died, and now you got the world's smartest man. The world's smartest man giving his declaration to the world. Granted, some of it got cut off. Like he's forcing the world to listen. That's fucking dope. Vegapunk has it. The world's greatest pirate, the world's strongest man, the world's smartest man. These people change worlds. They move oceans. Literally, Whitebeard moved oceans. There will be a reckoning. The day, I cannot wait for this shit to get animated. There will be a reckoning on the day those answers come. You must be on guard to protect yourselves. No matter what happens, I have faith in humanity and humanity's capacity for wisdom. I have faith in science. Roger died 25 years ago. Does that say Roger? Yeah, Roger died 25 years ago. Has it been 20? Oh, I guess the anniversary came up. Roger died 25 years ago, and it's been 2 years since Whitebeard's death. A new age is heralded by the passing of old legends. You're issuing in a new age. Vegapunk, what are you doing? Liberating Nika Punch. If we don't get a new One Piece fighter with some team attacks, with this being one of them, I swear to Christ, I'm a fucking riot. Liberating Nika Punch. What the fuck? And they actually did something? Today, there are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. They punched him apart. Jenny was a gem of a character for the short time we had her. Rest in peace, Jenny. If Bonnie joins the crew, I want her to get a, hold on, I gotta take this off I don't want to hear the music. Give me a second. I'm turning off the AC. Give me 2 seconds. When we go to Elbaf, I want it to be a little bit like Little Garden. In the sense of when we get there, it's gonna take a long time. Hold on. I want us to go to Elbaf, and it takes us a long time for the log pose to record for the next island. And I want us to be there for like a good 6 months. Give me a 6-month time skip, but only after the conflict, Luffy establishes Elbaf as his territory. Give me a 6-month time skip after all of the Straw Hats have come back. And I mean, if Vivi's coming back, if she's hiding out in Elbaf with Morgans, Vivi reunited. Yamato comes back. If Carrot's coming back, Carrot comes back. Bonnie she joins the Straw Hats. If Stussy's joining, Stussy joins the Straw Hats. If we get somebody else in Elbaf, they join in Elbaf. That's 6 crew members in one fucking arc. If I want all of the Straw Hats to reunite and give me a 6-month time skip. 6 months. Not 2 years, half a year. We stealing from Shanks? Eventually we have to. Because Luffy said he wants to take on all 4. He was holding up 3 fingers, but yeah, he was talking about Big Mom, Kaido, Blackbeard, and Shanks. He was holding up half a finger because Shanks lost his arm. I want a 6-month time skip and give me up-to-date designs on the Straw Hats again. Give me another redesign for the Straw Hats. I want a 6-month time skip because I can't say after every major death, but after Whitebeard's death, we got another time skip. After the world's greatest man, after the world's smartest man dies, give me another time skip. 6 months, change designs. I want Bonnie to stop aging herself up to be an adult unless it's necessary. I want her to take on an appearance a lot closer to Jenny when she was a Rev. Hold up, wait a minute. Damn, ain't no colored versions of it. Because as much as we fucking hate it, as much as we fucking hate it, this right here is what Bonnie looks like right now. This right here, the middle image of Jenny, this one right here is what Bonnie dresses like now. This is what Bonnie dresses like now. Don't like it, especially after the revelation that she's actually a fucking child. Give me a 6-month time skip, t-shirt, combat pants, boots. She can still wear the stripe, but give her more of an appearance that's more like her mother. Give her a shorter hairstyle. She doesn't need to have the little pigtail things coming down, bangs that frame her face. But give her the short hairstyle. Let her resemble more of her mother. Let her resemble her mother a little bit more. I would be behind that so fucking much. Give the Straw Hats new outfits. I don't know how you'd be able to update everybody's outfit. I mean, Zoro could go from a, like less of a long robe shit thing and go for a more of a traditional like samurai style, where instead of the boots he actually has like the sandals with like the set, like I don't know what the fuck you call them, but yeah, like the fucking like wanderer sandals. I'll try to find an image of it. Give Luffy a proper like. There was some artwork that I remember seeing of, yeah, it was a concept art for potential designs for Straw Hats after their time skip. Reuse some of those. And I know Lilith is like kind of fresh in this outfit, but I wouldn't mind her like getting a new outfit either. I wouldn't mind it either. Chopper, I could see him throwing on a jacket or a hoodie. Nami always changes her fucking outfit. Usopp changes his outfit pretty regularly now, but I could see him getting something updated, especially if he gets a gun. Sanji, you can't go wrong with the suit, but I'd be okay if Sanji just like slicked his hair back and showed both his eyes. Vivi, I could see her having more like an updated design too. As a matter of fact, hold on. There we go. Yeah, this is an old graphic that I made. Well, it's not even all that old. But yeah, this is an old one I made. Luffy, there was a like concept art of the Straw Hats, potential like possible outfits for the Straw Hats post time skip. Luffy, I think you could give him the outfit that it looked like the shirt he has on now, but it was like a white undershirt and a red overshirt that went over it. It was actually kind of dope. Zoro, I think you could update him to look more like. Give him more of a samurai look. If you're leaning into that, yeah, go full tilt on the Japanese aesthetic. Or you could even like tone it back a little bit and go back to his like pirate swordsman aesthetic, especially because in Luffy's new monster trio, there are two Japanese inspired characters with Zoro and Jinbei. Nami, I think you could update her outfit a little bit more. Like if hell, you could even like go from just a bikini top to, I don't know if anybody's ever seen the censored version of Nami's outfit, but it's pretty much just a crop tank top. I could fuck with that. Usopp, I think it's finally time for him to get his hair done. I think it's time for Usopp to finally get his hair done. Give him dreads. Sanji, like I said, you can never go wrong with a suit. But you can have him slick his hair back to show both eyes. I mean, when we first met him, he showed one. Post time skip, he showed the other. This time around, have him show both eyes. Vivi always changes it. Well, no, she had the t-shirt, the khakis, and like the normal sneakers. I think you could update Vivi's look a little bit. Chopper, I could see him just throwing on a hoodie or something. Robin, you could do anything with Robin and we'd fucking love it. Hell, oh no, there's actually fan art of Robin with different like length of hairstyles. I think you could do that with anything. Nah, Vivi is going to the Revs. Vivi doesn't know the revolutionaries means to an end, and yeah, Luffy's brother is there, Luffy's father is there, but why would she go to Luffy's relatives when she could just go straight to Luffy? Like, she actually knows and trusts Luffy. Chopper, Robin, you could update. Frankie, I think you could give Frankie like more of his, like go back to more of his normal looking person design while still maintaining a lot of the cyborg aesthetic. Brook, you could go full tilt on his redesign and start having him change outfits to look like different rock stars of the era. Like, you can make him look like fucking Gene Simmons and everybody would be fucking for it. You could have him look like fucking Bowie. Jinbei's design really didn't change much over the time skip. Think you could do something with him, but with the Japanese kimono aesthetic, I'm not sure. Carrot changed her outfit a lot. Yamato, I think she could do with a redesign just because the Japanese aesthetic is cool, but I do think that after like too many characters having it is a little overkill. Damn, that was a tangent. Back where we was. JD Legend just got beat. He got beat to pieces. How you punch somebody so fucking hard? Silvers, that's the worst excuse. We are gonna get Viking outfits next arc. I'm talking about as like a permanent redesign. If we, because Farrah, I don't know if you like heard the tangent that I was just on, but if we go to, when we go to Elbaf after the conflict, and if we do get new crew members, and we get the final crew, Vivi, Carrot, Stussy, Lilith, Yamato, and potentially somebody else, like one more new person in from Elbaf, like 6 people joining the Straw Hats at one time. I could actually see that. Your excuse for Vivi not joining the Revs? I mean, Pharaoh, just saying, people told me that my excuse for Fujitora going to the Reverie was like bullshit too. And what happened? It ended up being the reason that he actually went to the Reverie. Oh, Fujitora can't go to the Reverie. He's banned from all Marine bases. Mary Joie is not a Marine base. I've said that shit for years. If the Wayback Machine actually has that page of the Nakama thread from Oral Jackson, I will fucking find it. People told me that shit was oh, that's semantics. It ended up happening. But honestly, why would Vivi join the Revolutionaries when she can just join? Why would she join his relatives when she could just join him? Like that's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm not saying the Revolutionaries isn't a potential like option for Vivi. I'm just saying that it's more likely she'd go to Luffy rather than the Revolutionaries. I mean, because look at the sadistic look in Sabo's face when he was going at fucking Fujitora and Burgess. That's not the look of somebody who hasn't murdered people in cold blood. Like, Sabo has done some shit, and I don't think, and the Revolutionary Army, everything with them has not been like sunshine and rainbows. It's a revolution. They've probably done some dark shit in order to justify the means to an end. But not getting into that. Not getting into it. Where was I? JD Legend got beat to pieces. I actually find that shit wild. There are certain individuals who can't be oppressed. Yo, give him fucking double tap him. Have none of y'all watched Zombieland? Double tap him. Hit him with an Elbaf spear. What are y'all doing? We really sent him flying, Bonnie? That is the apprentice. Bonnie is the apprentice for the Straw Hats. Hold up. Wait a minute. Bonnie is the apprentice of the Straw Hats. Make it not make sense. Tell me otherwise. Give me an argument that I can't bullshit my way out of. Bonnie is the next Straw Hat. Bonnie, Lilith, Vivi, and fucking Yamato. These are, in my opinion, guaranteed. That's 4 people. Elbaf, 4 fucking people. Cabin Girl? Yes! She needs to bring down the world government, not Luffy's thing. It's the Revs. I mean, the world government's getting brought down regardless, and Luffy is already going to come to odds with the world government. I've been saying this. Gon, I'm not ignoring you. Give Usopp a fade? Hell no. Give Usopp his dreads. Dread Usopp's hair. And Bonnie being a kid and actually having the opportunity to have fun and be a kid on the Straw Hats, I could see her braiding Usopp's hair. Locking Usopp's hair. But just sitting there and going, and just fucking dreading his shit. Okay, Gon and Rockstar, do not try and take credit for this. Y'all were preaching Bonnie joining the crew for completely different reasons. I'm preaching the apprentice. You know what? We're both right. We may be right for different reasons and wrong for different reasons, but we're both fucking right. We're both fucking right. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying. We're both right. Okay? You were right. You were right. Bonnie does make a great fucking candidate. Especially now that we know she's actually a kid and not a grown-ass woman who becomes a kid. Bonnie, I'm sitting here preaching Bonnie for Straw Hat. Bonnie for fucking Straw Hat, man. So that's how Bonnie gets arthritis in her hands. I will pull up the evidence that I've been saying Bonnie for Straw Hat since ever. Yes, I will. I'll agree with that. I agree with you. Bonnie for Straw Hat, yes. But you were right for the wrong reasons. I was wrong for the right reasons. Now we're both right for different reasons. Bonnie for Straw Hats, yes. Your Hendrix comment? Oh, Jimi Hendrix? I don't think we getting a 6-month time skip. Oh no, yeah, and Farrell, I don't think we're getting a 6-month time skip either. Let Brooke have a Hendrix look. Hold on, how am I drawing a blank on Jimi Hendrix? Farrell, I don't think we're gonna get a. I mean, hold up. You said a Jimi Hendrix look? You said a Jimi Hendrix look? You said a Jimi Hendrix look? You don't remember Strong World? You don't remember Strong World? You don't remember Strong World? You don't Rockstar, you don't remember Strong World, bro? Soon as I saw Jimi Hendrix, I was like, oh, come on. You don't remember Strong World? Come on. Nah, but Farrell, I don't legitimately think we're gonna get a 6-month time skip. I'm just saying give me a 6-month time skip after the conflict, after all of the Straw Hats have been assembled, the final crew. Luffy openly admits, this is it. This is my crew. I think I'm done. Like, he openly says, this is my crew. Like, we have full confirmation that this is the final Straw Hat Pirates. After the conflict is done, after we see, I don't count movies, okay. After we see the full potential of what the final Straw Hat crew is, give me a 6-month time skip where they've interacted, they've gotten to know each other better. And yeah, we can even have chapters that's set up bits and pieces across that time skip, but don't show us everything. Some movies aren't canon. None of the movies are canon. None of the movies are canon. I mean, some of the specials are. Unless you're ODA. Even Film Red isn't canon. ODA is canon. Shiki is canon. The movies aren't. Give me it permanently, that'd be dope. A Jimi Hendrix look for Brooke would be dope. No, but yeah, you can have the Straw Hat, you can have chapters that show like certain individual adventures of the Straw Hats, like pairing up and like going out of the island to some of the surrounding islands. just on like their own like isolated adventures, that's like 1 or 2 chapters long, I wouldn't mind that. Or like 3 to 5 chapters long. And over that time, and at the end of the time skip, there's still a lot that we don't know that went on, but we do know that they bonded. The crew like is in full swing. They all are like with each other. They've bonded. They can communicate like with each other individually. I especially want to see like the fucking back and forth between Robin and Vivi. Robin pinned her father to a wall and she crucified him. I want to see that interaction. And then, and of course, the updated character designs, but then throw us into the end game. Let's go to Lodestar. Let's go to fucking Raftel. Let's do all of this shit. Let's go to fucking Beehive. And I think it was O'Hara who was making who made a video about like on the way to Elbaf, the Straw Hats are splitting up again. Some people are going to Beehive, some people are going to Elbaf, some people are going to Lodestar. I can see it. I could see the crew splitting up again. I don't want it, but I can definitely see that potential. All right, let me get back to this chapter. Let me get back to this chapter because this shit was gas. This shit is got fire. I want to see Vivi slap Robin and Robin take the slap. I think Vivi would be the bigger person, and I think which O'Hara? What do you mean, which O'Hara? Not Library of O'Hara, not Arter, O'Hara. Like O'Hara the Fox. Like he's the only one who consistently pumps out like quality content. I actually watched one of his videos the other day, like not long after I ended the last stream. I watched his video on like the next Straw Hat that had, I think it was Lilith wearing a straw hat. I actually watched that video in its entirety. It was actually dope. Like it was well put together, well edited. Like I'm envious of O'Hara. I want to get my video editing skills there. Or at least hire somebody if I had the money. Where was I? Good job. Luffy, Bonnie, come on, Bonnie, come on. Look, that's your ship, isn't it? Sonny! We're gonna die. We're gonna fall and die. Someone save us. Such individuals are probably the closest to the truth. A coincidence, or did Roger set this all in motion? Every time I see Roger at his execution with those crossed blades in front of him, just peering up with a smile, that shit gives me goosebumps, chills. And you got Rayleigh, who was sitting there like drinking away because he realized his era is over. His era hasn't just completely come to, it hasn't just like, it isn't coming to an end. He don't see the end. This is the end of his era. He's sleeping. Ray, you'll catch a cold. All right, Vegapunk, I like where this is going. The pirates are rallying. This is another Roger Whitebeard. After every great man's death, the world fucking shakes. The world fucking shakes. After the defeat of emperors, the world moves. No, for this, the world fucking shakes. It fucking shakes. God damn. The video had a lot of people raging, saying he stole the idea, as a few people used the similar thumbnails. Heavy, at this point, I really don't give a damn about like thumbnail credit stealing. Like at this point, everybody has a similar idea. Like, come on. Honestly, come on. Stop. Unless you're stealing artwork that somebody legit either paid for or you're not giving credit to them, that I don't see the issue anymore. I don't see the issue anymore. We've been through the the stolen art arc of like One Piece YouTube. It's become redundant. Nobody's gonna change. Everybody's gonna do it. Yep. No Big Mom, no Kaido, no Whitebeard, no Zebek, no Roger, no Vegapunk. I still think Big Mom is coming back. Like, unpopular opinion, sure, but I still think Big Mom is coming back. I like where this is going. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that it will be found by someone Joy Boy would want. Isn't the Commodore back yet? Ah! I can't wait much longer. Emperor Blackbeard's lair, Pirate Island, Hachinosu. Boss, we're drinking. You're drinking too much. Shut up, I ain't drinking. Even Shanks is drowning in it. No, hold up. We doing it. We gotta do it. Give me the soju. Ah! No, not my pen. Ah! Give me this soju. Where did the pen go? I'm gonna get a sake cup. I'm gonna get a red sake cup just for stuff like this. Oh, you should not be drinking this stuff straight. Ooh, green apple. This is great. Should not drink this shit straight. Ever. Ooh. Oh my god. Garp and Sengoku effectively retired. Garp! Oh my fucking god, I forgot about Garp. How do you jump back over here and don't show Garp? Boss, shut up, I ain't drinking. Chairman Buggy. Emperor Buggy's base. Empty Bluffs Island. There's no doubting your greatness, huh? You always exceed our expectations, huh? Even Crocodile is like, I'm about to fuck all of y'all up. I just want Shanks to say, shut up. I'm not drinking in the official. What is this? What is that? This is soju. This is soju. It's not like sake. It's like a Korean liquor. You don't taste the liquor, really. I think that's actually my last bottle. I need to go to a H Mart. Yo. I want Mihawk to stay in the yellow. I like Mihawk in the yellow outfit. I think the yellow is dope. There's so much more to your dream than I thought. Navy headquarters, there's no way we'll just stand by. Let's go and find it first. Who'll protect the common folk, you dolts? They're going, even the Marines are going after the One Piece. There's no stopping this now. The fate of this world will be decided by whoever finds it. The One Piece. Oh, One Piece. Detsurari Sura. Can we get more higher? My boy Shank the Four Emperors. It all depends on who finds the One Piece. It's Korean version of sake? Yeah, pretty much. Yo, it's not just the emperors. The emperors. Fucking it's the emperors. The fleet admiral. The head of the revolutionaries. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? That's Emu. That's Kobe. Aokiji, wild card. Fucking, we on fucking break next week. Why? Why? Then you got Sabo, Garland. Who is this dude? Like, pulling, like unsheathing his sword. It's not Shanks because Shanks is right there. It's not Garland because Garland's right there. Who is this dude with the sword? Shanks' twin? If Shanks has a brother, that'd be fucking wild. That would be fucking wild. If If Garland is Shanks's grandfather and this is Shanks's like legitimate, like actual dad. No, wait, because when Shanks was found, it was during the God Valley incident as a baby, and Garland was actually pretty young. Who is this with the sword? Who is this with the sword? Who is this? Oda, why are you doing this to me? Oda, what are you doing, my friend? Oda, why are you doing this? Why? Oda, what are you doing? Oda, what are you doing? I'm actually extremely curious as to who this guy with the sword is. When bro finally decided to stream the chapter the week it drops, then finds out we on break. This is the last streams of his streams. Like this for a while. Nah. Next chapter drop, I'm streaming the day of. Hold on. It's Thursday? Damn, my fucking phone's dead. Next week is the 25th. Deadpool comes out, so that's good. I'm going to see that movie. So next chapter presumably would come out on September 1st. I need to check my schedule to see if I'm off on the 1st. I don't think I am, but I'm gonna check my work schedule. Gotta go, man. Good stream. Hey, Rockstar, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. It's been real. I'm gonna be wrapping up my damn self because I gotta work in the morning. But yo, Rockstar, it was good having you around, bro. This chapter was kind of heat. I'm not gonna lie. This chapter was kind of heat. This chapter was fucking fire. Hold up, cause I'm shaking. Bonnie, One Piece. Give me a second. I'm legitimately trying to find some good images of Bonnie. Like we really could quite possibly have four solid crew members join all at once. And I found that fucking beautiful. We got Bonnie. Who did I say? It was Bonnie, Lilith. It was Bonnie, Lilith, Yamato, Vivi. This chapter was actually kind of gas. Why nobody warned me that this chapter was kind of gas? Yo, now that I'm looking at it, Vivi might already have her second time skip outfit. The outfit that she got from one of the news people. Bye, Rockstar. Wait, Heavy, what happened? because we kept the spoiler tags on when we chatted about it. Hey, oh yeah, I did see that, and Heavy, I appreciate y'all for that. I really appreciate y'all for that. That kept me spoiler free. That kept me spoiler free, and I fucking love it. It's been a while since I've gone spoiler free. Like absolute spoiler free. It's been a good minute. There we go. One Piece. All right. I made my obligatory Twitter post for the stream. I think I'm gonna end it there. Everybody, thank you for being here. This fucking chapter was absolute gas. I absolutely fucking love it. You know we love some One Piece. This shit was so fucking gas. All right, I'll see y'all next chapter. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you Rockstar Heavy, everybody who kept the conversation going. I'll see y'all next chapter. It's chapter